New on Curiosity Stream. How do you connect a 16th century potato to limitless energy production? Could Napoleon's toothpick have a direct link to a machine that predicts the future? And how can a 1700s conch shell chart a course to humans connecting their brains to the internet? James Burke's visionary series Connections returns for a new generation. Experience all new Connections. With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at curiositystream.com.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Oh, man. 120 to 85. Damn you, Miami Heat! Why's it gotta be like this? Why does the world hate me so? Let me have this one. I'm winning everything else. I mean, good Lord. Man, this game 5. Come on, dude. No, I can't go out like this. Oh, God, I'm on the air. Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing? Welcome to another J360 Mini Bite here for episode 134. I am J-Man, of course, and apparently you can see I'm looking at the highlights of the Sixers versus Heat game, and damn it, needed that win, man. I'm getting tired of it, man. I'm telling you, every time I get that hype and get that hope, I mean, you know, I was feeling it, and now all of a sudden, I get that song from that old Australian group popping in my head. I don't know where to begin, don't want to hear it again. I don't believe anymore. Hold on, man. I will always believe in the Sixers, and I will always pull for my teams, no matter what. Even when I'm westward, people, it will always be the Philadelphia Brandon on this man. Ha-ha! You never trade up. But that right there, that's depressing. But my boys have been working hard to get to this point. You know, we got to get there. We got to get to the point where we go ahead and we match up with the Bucks. Because I'm sure the Bucks are going to go ahead and kick the Celtics' ass, even though the Celtics will not go down without a fight. So I'm telling you about that. Anyway, I can talk about basketball another time, and I can talk about baseball anytime. But let's go on ahead and get into what the, nooks and crannies of this stuff is about. It's still R&D month, and I'm going to tell you this. We've been making some pretty good successes over here at J360 Productions thus far. You know, you guys have not seen too much of anything yet, but you saw flashes, didn't you? And the cool part about that is, with everything being all souped up and stuff, I'm able to do as many wild and wacky things I used to do in college all the time. So we're bringing a bit of the old and the new and getting that all mixed up just right. And not only that, me and the boys fired on all cylinders throughout the week. Last time you managed to see every single show that's greenlit right now, and including the Power Play's big return on Saturday, which, by the way, was a phenomenal episode. The Hangouts, which can be do live per request, that was really good. And then, of course, the J-Man show is always good. Not flexing or anything, just telling the truth. So don't try to argue. And as for the mini bite, it was pretty okay. I was busy working on some stuff as I was doing it, so I wasn't entirely focused. But, it all checks out. And while you're at it, you probably noticed I went backwards down the list. That's fine. Change it back over because guess what? It was the alternative schedule anyway. And then not to mention the SOTA. Oh, man. We cover a lot of stuff over there. Which, by the way, for those of you that are like this, don't be too woke about this stuff. You need the laugh. You need the humor. You need to poke fun at all the stuff in the world around you. Which is why I do what I do, and which is why when I'm there with the boys, we gonna do this. That's what it's all about. If you can't handle it, that's your problem. That's your bag, baby. It's kind of like when Kevin Samuels passed away, and then, all of these women came up, and they were like, he was misogynistic, he was out of this, he ain't do nothing for our narrative, and stuff like that. No, you get it twisted. What he was doing is he was helping a lot of men out there who were down about themselves, felt insecure, suffered in silence, find their voice, and actually speak and stand up for themselves, in addition to go ahead and improve so that they can attract, so-called great women like yourselves. And the point is that, we'll go into it more on the J-Man show, later on and stuff, because I'm not a relationship advice giver. At the end of the day, I just pay attention to what makes sense and what doesn't. And quite a lot of stuff don't make sense. Per the talk in town. And speaking of the talk in town, you guys notice that a lot of people are having meltdowns about Elon Musk again, right? I'm not impressed. I have never been impressed by that man. I have never really been impressed by Richard Branson even. Any of these people that got too much money, I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? The fact that he bought and now owns Twitter, and the fact that he was talking about Donald Trump, being unfairly banned according to him. Once again, okay, yeah, bring him back. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because you know why? Because guess what? We all have something to say at that man now, don't we? But not only that, he has his own social network, doesn't he? So it's like, at the end of the day, I'm not afraid of Trump, more or less like I'm not afraid of Trump's followers. I don't really give a damn. But it's like this, if you try to make my life harder for me, you in trouble. That's when we're going to war. You understand what I'm saying? I will go ahead and recreate a bunch of conflicts at that point because you're trying to impose your crap on my lifestyle and I'm not going to have it. Do you understand? That's when you kind of need to know, like, the level play field about that. It's not that hard to understand. Just don't expect a lot of people to be 100% behind you on that stuff without rationalizing this stuff out. And, people don't really care, if you try to rationalize this stuff out. You can save your own life and other people's lives if you just take a few minutes and really think about what the hell you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? But no, everybody wants to be the iconoclast and everybody wants to be the one that kicked the hornet's nest and all that kind of stuff. Little did they realize they get stung pretty good too. It's just people are ridiculous, man. And you see it all on Twitter. Like when everybody was like, oh, I'm leaving Twitter. What, to go to Facebook? Get real. Like you're not getting scrutinized over there either. Or like you're not getting scrutinized any other where. But here's the thing. Wasn't Minds actually a thing? Wasn't that actually a thing where you could go ahead and be vocal about a whole bunch of stuff and they didn't care? I mean, I don't know if that's still around or not. It might be. I think I had a channel there for a little bit too. Yeah, it's funny. Because, like, people do this crap all the time. Like, where they're going to be running away to and all this other stuff. It's like, look, you talk a big game, but when it comes time to apply and stand up for something, you're not going to do it, right? You're not going to do any of what the hell you just said, right? See, this is why the talk in town sucks. Anybody can talk and say something, but a nice Aesop fable is called belling the cat. So, who's going to bell the cat, huh? And then you watch everybody get quiet. And when they're really, really quiet, that's when you know, like, they ain't about anything. Like, when it's something that's pertaining to your idea or something that you want to run with, you want to do, I don't think at the point you would want to, like, leave and move out anywhere and stuff. You would want to stand and do something about it, right? That's where people have that, if you don't like it, leave it argument. It's like, what? You're telling me to leave my home because I don't like what the hell my government and stuff's doing? Oh, you tell me to leave my home because I don't really give a damn about the celebrities you idolize? You tell me to go and leave us? I am not leaving anywhere if it's got my damn name on it. Not to mention all the stuff that I have done. You know what I mean? That right there is a sign of character. I'm not doing it for clout. Some of y'all do that crap for clout. Oh yeah, you get a couple of likes on the Instagram and all that stuff, and now you top stuff, aren't you? Idiots. You know? I love how that stuff just inflates the ego, man. It ain't no different than, like, putting air in a tire. Or, connecting a guitar to a very stupid amp. But, it is what it is. That's where we live at. But, like, don't get me twisted here. I do care about certain things around here. I do care about enjoyment. I do care about new memories. I do care about this new life I'm building for myself. And, well, she knows. But the thing about it is, like, all those great things. So that's very important. There are reasons why I still come in and do what I gotta do. And just like, among other things, the same for all of you. Like, what is your why and stuff? Like, you can't just be scared of Trump and all that other kind of stuff. You can't be scared of what's going to happen in 23, 24, 25, because, it's not written yet. So don't worry about that crap. Let's go ahead and plant the seeds here in 22 and make it happen, which is why I'm doing R&D month anyway, because y'all ain't seen nothing yet. And I'm ready to unleash it all. Woo! And we're going to get some cross-promotional value going here because starting now, I'm going to have the link to J360 TV all the time posted in these J360 radio description boxes. So that way that any of you that stumble upon this and want to see us in a whole new medium, you can. And you know what? If you can't see us on Twitch at the time, because like we didn't have the chat box open and we were just cutting it up. We were just having a field day with it. But we will have the chat box open next time for anybody in the J360 Legion or any of you lurkers out there who would like to come on in and say a few things. Yeah, we'll have fun. Don't worry, we won't cut you up too much, but we're going to jump you in the gang. Put it that way. And yeah, that's the way. Oh, speaking of which, though, it's Jams Week. Yup, Jams 46 is happening. And let me just tell you this, there's still plenty of room for any 2 tracks from one artist. It has to be 2 tracks per artist, and you email it to j360productions@outlook.com. Waiver MP3 doesn't matter as long as it's an actual song and as long as you made the song. That's pretty much it. And if you're making your debut, I will need a link to where people can purchase your tracks or actually give you the support you need. All right, so that's how we're running things. That's how we're getting stuff going. We got some people making their debuts, and I think we got some classics coming up. But all in all, though, if you want to submit your tracks, now is the time to do it because tomorrow's Wednesday, and the deadline is always Thursday before showtime at 5 p.m. Eastern. So you're just going to have to go ahead and really get some stuff together and send it. It doesn't matter if it's a new track or old track as long as it has your name on it and as long as it's, you're wanting to showcase this is you, this is your stock. It feels like I have to chase people around, but the truth is a lot going on out there and y'all don't know how to act anyway since lockdown ended. But I'll go ahead and I'll just be considerate this time and remind you how to do your submissions. And let me just tell you this, once you're a part of the Jam Fam, you're gonna have a good time. I'm just saying, it's not that bad. Yeah, because it ain't bad at all. But let me go ahead and get down through the schedule, too, because we're running low on time. Oh, by the way, I was going to say something about Marvel Phase 4. It's not as great as 3, but then again, it's starting to get better, I guess. It depends on what you think about with Multiverse of Madness. I haven't gone to see that yet, but I'm definitely going to be seeing it Saturday, so hopefully I'll be getting exactly what I want out of it. Anyway, let's get to it. All right. This schedule is, okay, so you got the mini bite happening tonight. You got the J-Man show happening tomorrow. Thursday is an open spot. You never know. You might get something random or you might get a mystery box or whatever it's going to be. But just keep an eye on Thursday. Friday is J360 Jams. And then Saturday is the J360 Power Play happening on Twitch. So that's twitch.tv/J360TV, okay? For that live whole thing. But you're going to get the YouTube stuff anyway. So anything that happens on Twitch, chances are it's going to land on the YouTube and it's going to be there longer. All right? So that's the way we are playing this syndication game. And as far as I'm going here, that is the regular schedule in case you didn't know. So we ship everything back. Now I got to go ahead and work on this part for the computer right quick. So let me go ahead and do that. I will catch you all tomorrow for the J-Man show. You all take care of yourself. Love and light and whatever the hell sort of generic thing that makes you feel good at night. Actually, just take it easy for me, okay? This is J-Man signing off. Peace.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.